Welcome back to Page to Picture, the podcast where books come to life on screen and in conversation. I am your host, Kim.
And I am your host, Tiff. And today we smoke some Toby with Merry and Pippin, try to figure out why we love Gollum so much, and fangirl over the double door scene. And if you know, you know. And if you don't, honey, where have you been?
I don't even want to laugh right now. Yes, we are heading straight into Helm's Deep with today's episode, where we continue Tiffany's birthday month with none other than the Lord of the Rings book and movie, Two Towers.
Yes.
Or as I like to call it, Two Liboo-boos.
And if you've seen our recent post, you get it. So grab your one ring, your orc away spray, and get ready to battle at Helm's Deep because we are getting into the good stuff now.
Braid the braids. Let's go into battle.
There's only one dwarf.
I don't care. I don't care. I will braid Gollum's hair.
His 5 strands of hair.
He will be pretty with his teethuses.
With his little bow.
I know.
With his teethses. He's only got 9.
I know. Teethses.
How are you, Kim?
I'm good. We just finished watching movie number 2.
Yeah.
3 hours and 56 minutes. Watched a lot of it. I think we watched 3 hours last night and the 56 minutes today. Yeah. Something like that.
We stopped. We had to stop it. It was like almost 2 a.m.
It was a lot. Yes. I'm good. I'm ready to talk about it. Just so you know, I didn't read the book.
Then give me my books back. I lent her the books. And she didn't even read them.
I didn't read this book, so I came into it fully blind. So I can't wait to hear your facts about the books and the differences that was missed, things that are similar, everything.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm excited.
We're gonna.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I love Lord of the Rings, so
yeah.
Anytime, any chance to talk about it, I'm like in it.
You jump in it.
The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, even the Rings of Power. I know that that's like a controversial thing, but I eat it up. And I eat it up only because of Elrond, so I don't know.
It's truly a buffet for you.
It really is.
Okay.
So let's start with some facts about the book, since you didn't read it. So the title is The Two Towers. The author is still Professor J.R.R. Tolkien. The release date was November 11th, 1954. So, what, 20 years later?
Wow. Why?
No, I don't think it was 20 years later. When did...
Yeah, it was like 1937 or something.
The Ship of the Ring book release date. There it is. No, same. Fellowship of the Ring was July 29th, 1954.
Was it that was in the 1930s?
Yeah, 1930s.
Okay. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay.
So this one came out in 1954.
Okay.
The tropes are found family, epic quest and journey, pretty much the same as the Fellowship, but we're gonna add in battles of men, elves, and orcs.
Yep, and trees. Don't forget the trees.
Lord. Yes, the trees.
Do not follow the...
Well, in the book, it's a little different, but it's fine. We'll talk about it later.
Please.
And then Dark Lord Rising, and then Loyalty and Sacrifice.
Yep.
So here's the blurb of the Two Towers. So the Fellowship has broken. Frodo and Sam journey alone towards Mordor, guided by the treacherous Gollum.
He is not treacherous.
Who's obsessed with the One Ring, threatens their mission, right? Meanwhile, Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli pursue the orcs who captured Merry and Pippin, leading them into the heart of Rohan, a kingdom under siege from Saruman's forces. A war looms, alliances must be forged, and courage tested. From the ancient forest of Fanghorn to the epic battles of Helm's Deep, the fate of Middle-earth hangs on divided paths that must all succeed if Sauron is to be defeated. Yep. So we're in the thick of it now.
Into the thick of
it. Literally. So I know that you didn't read it, so I'm not excited to hear about your thoughts because there are none. So let's just go into the movie, talk about facts about the movie, and then I'll hit you with I have a Reddit thread pulled up of the differences in the books because I want to touch more on the differences that the fans notice.
Okay.
And so we'll do that.
Okay, so let's get into facts about the movie then.
Yes.
So the title is The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Director Peter Jackson. Release date was December 18, 2002. Tropes, pretty much the same as the book. The blurb, pretty much the same as the book. Okay, so let's talk about this cast, because I know you mentioned we didn't bring up casting in our last episode, and I think I thought because everybody knows casting, but we have to do the justice. So,
some people like you have never seen Lord of the Rings.
Truth, I was quite surprised when I saw people popping up. I was like, whoa.
You said, I did not know that Carl Urban was in this movie. And I said, yes, he is, and I love him. I don't have him up here, but that's a crime on my end. I should have put him right here.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so Frodo Baggins, you have Elijah Wood, Samwise Gamgee, or Samwise the Great. Is that what Frodo calls
the brave.
him?
Samwise the Brave. Oh.
Sean Astin, you have Aragorn is Viggo Mortensen, Legolas is Orlando Bloom, Gimli, and the voice of Treebeard, shut the front door.
Yeah, Treebeard.
Treebeard, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Treebeard.
There should be birds in the trees.
There's a tree.
John Rice Davies.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Davies, I think.
Davies.
I don't know.
Mary is Dominic Monaghan.
Mm-hmm.
Pippin is Billy Boyd. Gandalf.
Love Billy Boyd.
Gandalf the White, which we will get into.
Plot twist. Made her think he was gone.
Oh my god. Gollum is Andy Serkis.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's get into I'm gonna need your help.
This is when we start getting into the Rohan people.
Eowyn is Miranda Otto.
Mm-hmm.
Éomer,
yeah.
Okay, Carl Urban.
Yep.
Surprised.
Yep.
Grima Wormtongue.
Yeah.
Okay. Brad Dourif.
Yep. That's the guy that was like talking in the king's ear when the king was under the belt.
The creepy guy.
Yeah, creepy guy. Yep.
Okay. Faramir. Mm-hmm. David Wenham.
Right here.
Okay. Yep. Saruman.
Yeah,
Saruman.
Yeah.
Christopher Lee.
Yep.
Elrond. Hugo Weaving.
We love Elrond.
Arwen. Liv Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
Galadriel. Cate Blanchett.
Yep.
Lurtz in Fellowship.
I want to let all of my Lord of the Rings fans know that I continued the tradition of spitting fun facts during the movie, like things that happened, like when Viggo broke his toes kicking the helmet. Definitely spit that fact.
Him on the helicopter.
Viggo constantly being on the helicopter and traveling around for no reason. The horse thing. It's a whole So I did you guys right. So
she did justice. That. Don't worry.
Okay. I need to know what your favorite scenes were from this movie, because there was a lot, because you had a lot of reactions. So I was loud reactions.
I can't remember. I wish I wrote them down as I had a reaction. Once I had a reaction, I wish I wrote it down.
You were like at 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, let me in my brain start at the beginning. One moment I enjoyed, and I yelled at both of you guys. When Gandalf came back.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck you both.
Kim believe.
I said, fuck you both.
Me and Jose, her husband, made Kim believe that Gandalf was dead forever, dead. And she was grieving.
I said no.
She was like, it's fine.
I didn't believe it. I was
and then she double backed when she saw him. She goes, I told you guys. I said, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
When Gandalf the Grey became Gandalf the White, I lost my mind. He had a shorter beard. He was like, this is the new me, the new Labubu. Accept it. Love it. Love my short hair. He was rocking the all white, the white staff. He came back with he had all the same smirks. Yeah. He had his little faces. I was like, Gandalf, I missed Gandalf so much. This man, this wizard, I love him.
It's taken over her mind.
I love this man.
I know.
So that was a fun scene. There were scenes where I remember laughing and screaming, but do you remember? It's all a blur.
We had a lot of moments where we laughed, but it's just because it's so funny. Like when Sam is yelling at Gollum about the potatoes. Kim was
Potato.
like, Kim
Yeah.
was like, oh my god.
Yeah, the Sam Gollum banter, the whole
Yeah.
anything with Gollum, Tiff, like, will tell you, I was like, when Gollum showed up and when he was like trying to help, I was like, that's my man.
Whenever Gollum threw his fit about the rope being tied, or when he was hungry
Oh,
and he would like wail or
I
act
was like, we're
dramatic,
gonna
Kim's like, that's
die.
my boy.
I was like, he's so funny.
I was
I
like,
love
oh my god.
everything about Gollum. When Gollum saved Frodo, I was like, yes. And I was
That's a king right there.
I told you, this man with 5 hair strands and 9 teeth. I was like, I love him so much. I don't know what it is. I love this character right now so hard.
She loves Gollum. Can you listen, for those that have seen the movies, we all know what's coming, so
I do not.
that's fine.
He makes me so sad when he was getting beat up. I was getting so
By
sad.
Faramir. Faramir like hella choked him out.
I was getting so sad. Just everything. I just wanted to protect him at all costs. Like, that was just me at the moment. Anything with Legolas, we were like laughing so hard. The zoom in on his hands with his weapons, were they necessary? No. Were they a treat? Yes.
Yes. 100%. He was serving face, okay?
Prune.
In every
He said
scene.
prune.
Prune.
Running.
And like right now he's saying prune. He said prune.
And Gollum is saying prune.
Prunces.
I love prunes.
I love pruneses.
Yo.
Stupid little fat hobbitses.
Goblet.
Goblet fire.
Legolas is hilarious. This man has no lines, but he is the best, like one of the best characters in this movie. He brings like this comedic relief without bringing a comedic relief.
Saying a single thing.
It's all in the face. I love his banter with Gimli with how many all day. It's like, how many did you kill? How many did you kill? I love it so bad. Hold on. Yes.
Are you podcasting again?
Yeah, we're doing our Lord of the Rings episode real quick while I wait for our target order.
Look prune. Tell him prune, and then pruneses.
Prune, and then prunesies.
It's prunesies.
That's Love Gollum.
Yeah.
It's probably the voice.
Pruneses.
Legolas is, he's a comedic relief I didn't know I needed. Vigo is just a man.
A man.
A man that is 80.
A
man that is 80 years old. Let him be.
87.
I don't like that guy.
Faramir? Okay.
But wait, we're talking about favorite scenes. We'll move on. And then I liked, God, there was another scene. I can't. The battle it's intense, but it was funny. The one at night. Good.
Yeah, it was
like when he threw Gimli across the. There's a lot of funny scenes in the battle.
He said it's a long way, and he goes, "Toss me, but don't tell the elf." Like, and Aragorn told Legolas. He did. There's no way he didn't. Like, he had to have told. You won't believe what I did on the door.
God, I can't remember
when Gandalf showed up at Helm's Deep. Kim lost it.
Oh,
she goes, "Look at my man!" I was like, "Oh my god!"
When he showed up with Carl Urban.
Yeah.
With Carl Urban's long hair, but then his helmet also had a very long hair.
Hair longer than his natural hair.
I lost it. I was so happy. Because when Gandalf went off, I was like, where is he going? He always goes on a journey. Yeah, and Tim was like, he just needs to do what he has to do. Don't worry. And I was like, God, Gandalf, just be going. And when Gandalf showed up with Carl Urban, I was like, this is where he went. He went to get Carl Urban, all the army. And when they rode in, cinematically beautiful. I loved it so bad. It was probably like one of the best battle scenes I've ever seen. I truly, truly loved it.
So good.
And God, I can't remember.
Merry and Pippin. Every time Merry and Pippin showed up, Kim's like, "Oh, I totally forgot about them," and then she was happy the entire time they were on screen.
Honestly, I forgot about them when they were traveling with the tree.
Yeah,
like when they were kidnapped. Yes, I was constantly thinking about them because And you and Jose kept making me feel and tricking me that
We kept tricking her, thinking
one of them was
one
gonna
of them was
die.
gonna die. I mean, we have
You
another movie
both said it. You both said it, and when Jose said it, I slapped my hands together, and I was like, I told Tiff, do not tell me. I was going on a rant, and they started laughing, and they were like, we're just joking, or are we? The whole time watching this film, I thought many people were gonna die, and I was like scared the whole time.
Yeah, we scared her.
Internally scared that somebody was gonna die.
In the last one, though, that's when shit gets real.
I don't want
So
to
I'll
know.
tell you right now. The characters we know and love are not safe. No one is safe. Yeah, Kim
I had
loved.
some emotions. I don't know.
Yeah, she had a lot of reactions, and I loved every second of it.
Screams. When Vigo fell off that cliff, the scream I scrum.
Scream, I scrum.
I wanted to stop right then and there. And I told him, I was like, no. Just like he died. I was like, no. First of all, a man like this, you're going to give him a better death scene than falling off a cliff. You're not going to just have him fall off a cliff
I don't
and let that
know.
be
I
his death.
mean, they beheaded Ned Stark
And that was an intense scene.
in the first season.
Yeah, that was intense. A fall off a cliff? No, I refuse. And when he was laying in that water, I was like, he had a gash. I was like, oh my God.
I know. She was like, Aragorn. I was like, oh, well, it is what it is.
It's like Vigo.
I know. Vigo. Why'd you say it like that? Vigo?
That's how I felt.
Yeah, there was a lot of scenes where Kim's like, are they gonna die? And I just looked at her like,
silence. The silence was loud.
The silence was deafening. It was so good. I loved every second of it.
But what was yours? I mean, you have was ours the same? Is there one that you had that maybe I forgot?
I love Helm's Deep. At the entire fight battle scene is just embedded into my brain.
Yes.
I love my baby boy Haldir as much as you guys shit on him for being who he is.
Sorry.
Y'all just shit on him. I love Faramir, and I know you don't like him, but I told Kim, I had to tell Kim, I was like, you need to wait and hear him out. Because he
did redeem at the end.
Yeah, but there's more.
Okay.
And you get more. So
he did redeem at the end because I was like, oh.
Yeah, she
was
not
like,
a fan.
Ew. Stop kidnapping my hobbits, my Labubu's. And stop kidnapping my 24K goblin Labubu. That's what he is. He is 24K. I was like, stop beating him up. You're like, stop. And he just kept doing it and doing it. And it was till the very end where his homeboy was like, you will be a traitor and you will not be welcomed here if you let them go.
So be it.
And I said, okay.
Yeah.
But I love when he showed up and I was like, he looks like Ned Stark's character. And you were like, that's his brother in the show and in the movie. And I was like, I knew it.
Yeah.
Like, they look just alike. And you were like,
do.
You were like, no, at first you were like, they don't look alike.
Yeah. Like, I never really thought about it, them looking alike. And then when they did the flashback scene of them with their dad, I was like, oh, you're so right. They do.
I know it. Good. I know.
Oh, man. Oh my God, we made a joke about when Faramir was singing at her cousin's funeral. And I told Kim, I said, at my funeral, I want you to dress like her, sing this song, and then I want Jose twerking in the background with Labubu.
I said, bet. We'll do it.
Yeah, because it's just so good. Oh, man. I love this scene. The thing about this movie that I love so much is there's a lot of like, okay, this movie is about men, okay? Like not just like the race of men versus like elves and stuff, but just like men in general and how masculine they are.
Oh yeah, they've
got what I mean?
Feelings.
There's
hardcore.
a lot of tears from these men, like when King Theoden cries in front of Gandalf because he was just under the spell for so long that he banished his nephew. Yes. His son died.
I have to mention when Gandalf and them show up to the king and he goes, I need your staff. And Gandalf is like, you're going to refuse a man from his walking stick. And that man pretended to limp with his staff. And Legolas is holding on to his arm.
With his face?
Yes.
Yeah.
And when he gets in front of the king, he's talking to Saruman, like deeply, like
Yeah. Yeah.
he's talking and he's like, "You are Gandalf the Grey. Your power
Oh,
is
yeah.
me now." And when Gandalf removed his gray robe or
And just
whatever,
like shined.
I was like, "Yo, this is." I was like, "Gandalf the White Baby."
Yeah,
He's
Kim.
here. I lost it.
My
Lost it.
favorite ad lib that Kim spewed out when she was watching this was like the fact that Gandalf was now Gandalf the White, and anytime Sauron was on screen, she goes, the white wizard is looking a little gray now.
He was getting dirtier and dirtier.
Yeah, he was. Oh my
And
god.
it just reminded me also.
What?
I loved when Frodo and Sam are gonna get caught, and so he throws the robe over him to look like a rock.
Oh yeah. Kim's like, yo, what the fuck? She goes, where did they go?
I said, "Wow, that like shawl looks like really makes him look like a rock. It must like really look good." Because when he removed it, it came back to a regular green.
Yeah.
I was like, "What?"
She goes, is that magic? I said, yeah, it's from the elves. She goes, okay. It's like, no, that's just his cloak.
Because I was like, "Damn, that cloak looks good as a rock."
I had to remind her the gifts that were given to them by Galadriel, because when they had the rope, Kim was like scared that it was gonna break, and I was like, no, it's the elvish rope.
When Frodo fell, I screamed.
When Frodo fell, she literally yelled, and I had to sit there and not laugh because I was like, he's not even that far from the ground.
I screamed when Frodo fell. I screamed when Gandalf came back. I screamed when Vigo fell off the cliff. I screamed when the horse looked like it was going to kill Merry or Pippin, one of those.
Yeah.
I screamed there.
Yeah.
I screamed when the tree was getting on fire.
Oh, yeah.
No, this movie I had the first 4 movies that we've watched. I tried to hide my emotions, any reaction.
Yeah.
This one, like, they came out. I
couldn't help it. It's just so good.
I couldn't. And when Gandalf showed up, I was like, Gandalf. So G.
You're gonna tell D about this, aren't you? I love it. Yeah, there's just a lot of scenes that I enjoy so much from this.
Mm-hmm.
Haldir showing up to Helm's Deep is so amazing because the elves, they haven't fought besides men since the First Age, pretty much since like the beginning of the war with Sauron, and it's like such a good like bringing around, like full circle moment.
Mm-hmm.
I love the scene, and I don't know if you like think about it, but I think I thought about it when I saw it, and it's a meme too. When they're setting up to fight at Helm's Deep, and Legolas is like, dude, they're not gonna, these are like children, like they're farmsmen, they don't fight. And our Aragorn's like, well, it's fine. And then they start talking in Elvish, they're spitting it back and forth. Yes. And Legolas goes, they're gonna die. And he says it in Elvish, but Aragorn says it in English. He goes, that I will die as one of them. And the way that everyone looked.
No, we did. I did catch it.
They said, what?
They're like, what conversation are they having that we're gonna die?
They're like, who said we're dying right now? I thought we were good.
Mm-hmm.
He said we have so Aragorn. I don't understand. It was a whole thing. And then anything with Legolas and Gimli, when he was like, would you like me to get you a box? Like, that scene is just so good.
Funny. They truly bring comedic relief to it. And also the fight. Okay, we're not going to dive deep into the graphics because I completely understand 2002 graphics are what they are. It's fine. We will just move on.
Yeah.
But the battle scenes were so good. The battle scenes with the trees and like that was insane. That was so sad. That was so sad
when they're taking the Hobbits to Isengard.
the famous line. Oh my,
Yeah.
them.
Ken knew that line.
Stop.
Because I say it so much.
Them three sprinting through the valley, Legolas purposely jumping off of rocks to parkour. We all could not stop joking for like
we were
the
laughing
entire
so
time.
yeah, and Gimli's just behind, like,
Falling
and
behind.
like they're running hella fast, and Legolas every once in a while would be like, "Come on, Gimli!" And Gimli's like,
I'm coming.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Your
This was
long
like
ass legs.
This movie was definitely info with a little
Mhm.
battle at the end. So it's one of those. It's the middle. It's the middle book. It's the middle movie. Makes sense. From what you have told me, the third movie and book is where it's nonstop action.
Yeah, it's pretty much like there's a lot going on, and it's not because you already know everything. You know what they're
Yes.
planning on doing now. So
Yes.
now it's just planning, like getting the plan like set
Mm-hmm.
and executing.
Yes.
That's what should happen.
I'm ready. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about it right now.
No, we won't.
Please. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a lot of scenes that I love. She doesn't like Faramir, which is like, it hurts my heart because I feel, even in this movie, not knowing how he's going to be in the third movie, even in this one, like I still feel for him because you get that flashback scene of Boromir and him like celebrating and they're just having a nice time. And then the dad comes and just kind of like hypes up Boromir, shits on Faramir, and just is like, that's it. That's just it. And you feel bad for him.
That's why you're
all
Team
he
Jeremiah.
wants to do, I know, all he wants to do is just make his dad happy
I know.
and like do something right for once in his life, and he just can't. And so now he's at that point with that's what I was telling you about, like his test.
Mm-hmm.
When he has the choice of setting Frodo free or taking Frodo, he literally has to like think about like, okay, I want to impress my dad, and bringing Frodo to him would do that, but also my brother literally died for this kid.
Yeah.
Like,
yo, when Sam was like, your brother.
yeah,
Do you know how he died?
He hella rammed it into Faramir. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, okay, Sam.
Yeah, Sam does not get
Speaking on Frodo.
Sam is the OG.
Mm-hmm. Sam's speech at the end was really good.
Yeah.
Frodo was getting a little scary, a little broody, but
Yeah.
I was here for it.
When he was like,
yeah, I was here for Dark Frodo.
I'm a fan.
I was like, oh, hear me out. Hear me out, Frodo.
Hear me out, Frodo, but when he's like half almost
Evil.
taken by the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah, okay.
When Faramir showed up and he meets Legolas for the first time and Gimli, and he's like, I would strike you down if you were just a little bit taller. And then Legolas
if you were a little bit taller.
Yeah, and Legolas goes, you would fall before your like stroke even hits or something. I'm like,
the love is there.
The love is there. Okay, so let me hit you with the top 10 differences.
Yeah, let's hear it. And let's give you my opinion.
Okay. So Saruman's influence is the first one. So in the movie, Saruman, his influence is very heavy and it's very like big, right? It's like he's literally in the movie, he's casting a spell on Theoden, and that's what causes Theoden to, premature age and to get all like whatever. But in the book, his impact is not as intense as it is in the movie. In the book, it's more subtle, and Theoden's struggle isn't really because of the spell. It's more because of like, it's more of an internal struggle and a personal one. Which
like what side he's gonna go on, kind of situation.
Like that. Yeah, just like unsure of if he should risk his kingdom. You know what I mean? Like it's more of like that, and like if he's a good enough king and things like that. But you kind of see
the movie.
Yeah, the movie one is good because it has that cinematic.
Yo, when he turns back, when you were like, Kim,
oh yeah,
you're like, watch this, and when Gandalf the White, G White goes and gets Saruman off or whatever, that man went back in time. Like his face aged back to how he was. I was like, CGI sucked, but the money went to that transformation.
Yeah, that it was so good.
It
Top
didn't
tier.
go to
And it like
Gollum. It didn't
yeah.
go to that black person, whatever, on the dragon, the cloak.
Yeah, the Dementor.
It didn't go on the Dementor on the dragon.
Yeah.
It didn't go to the water that was killing everybody.
Oh,
It
yeah.
went to that man transforming
Mhm.
back to the king.
That was such a good transition. I
So
loved every
good.
minute of
It was really good.
Yeah. But we do see a little bit of Theoden's struggle in the movie when he's after the funeral, when he's having that moment with Gandalf and he just kind of falls to his knees and breaks
Yeah.
down. Like
Emotional
you
man.
see that. Yeah, very emotional. But it's the Saruman's influence is like what they kind of notched up a bit. And that's
Mhm.
one of the differences that people talk about. Another one, this is a huge one because I've read so many Reddit posts about this and it's kind of crazy. Gimli, just to him in general. So his entire role. So in the movie, Gimli blows the horn to summon the Ents.
Yep.
At Helm's Deep. And it's a significant event in the book, but in the film, the action is portrayed as like a human act, I guess, if that makes sense, which some fans feel like it undermines the character's identity and the tone of the film because Gimli is a dwarf. So in a lot of the Reddit posts I've read, they mention like it doesn't make sense for Gimli to blow the man's horn when the men should blow. You know what I mean? Like the race of men, because you don't see like the race of men blowing, Haldir's horn. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
But I'm just saying, you know what I mean. So like people have that issue, and it also does kind of add a little bit of controversy to like his character because the dwarves are very stubborn, as you know, in like The Hobbit, very stubborn, and like they wouldn't like if you were to have like Thorin or even like Beaufort blow the horn, they'd be like, no,
Yeah.
this is your horn, this is your guys, like we would never let you blow our horn,
right?
You know what I mean? So like it's just that's a controversial take that people have.
Interesting.
I think Gimli should have more influence because in the books he is a little bit more dwarfish. I think in the movies he's not as dwarfish. You know what I mean?
Feel like in the movie, comparing him to the dwarves, comparing him to what we've seen in The Hobbit, I feel like Gimli is like living in a world where he's like, the stereotype is not the way it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a new century. Like, we are different. We could think different. Like how against elves he was. And then he was like, remember when Kate Blanchett or whatever was giving and he was like loving her. He was like, can I have a strand of your hair?
Yeah.
I think he's just different than other dwarves.
Close-minded.
Yeah. He's open to the world now. And I like that of him.
Yeah, I love it, and the character development is great. I think in the book it's just a little different. Yeah,
I get
book,
it.
He's very. I think he doesn't start to warm up until later.
Yeah,
and I think we started the warm up
early.
I think that's what made people mad. That's just what I've read, so I don't know. Another one is Baby Boy Faramir, his storyline. So the movie omits Faramir's journey to Helm's Deep, which is a crucial part of the book's narrative. So Faramir actually journeys to Helm's Deep, but that we don't see that in the movies. He's traveling to Gondor, which is where he's from. But in the book, he journeys to Helm's Deep, which is a big part in the book. And people are kind of like upset because of, they don't know if it's because of pacing or if it's because of like the story, it didn't flow or whatever, because he has Frodo and Sam. So like that's a whole thing. But like everything else about Faramir is pretty spot on. I think it's just the storyline of like his journey.
Got it.
Yeah. This one is one you love, the Ents, the trees.
I do.
So the movie's portrayal of the Ents and their role in the story differs from the book, because in the book, the Ents are a vital part of the Ents, the Ents are a vital part of the quest. When it comes to like how, I don't know how to explain it. Like when like at Helm's Deep, how the forest ate the rest of the orcs that went in there, like they just killed them. It's supposed to be more than that, and I think their influence on the elves, the Ents had an influence on the elves coming to Helm's Deep, But in the movie, it's not their presence isn't emphasized enough. You know what I mean?
Yes. So in the movie,
It's more
okay,
like praising of the elves and not giving enough to the Ents.
because the Ents don't really show up until the end when they have to battle,
Yeah.
right? Because the main Ent, what is his name?
Treebeard.
Okay, Treebeard.
Mhm.
He even says, like, I am on no side because nobody wants to help us, be with us. We are on no sides. And I feel they attack whoever enters their area, right?
Mhm.
And when Treebeard gets to the end of that forest and he sees that his friends and stuff are dead and cut down because of the Saruman or whatever,
Yeah.
I think that's when it was like, no, we know who to fight with and who to fight against. And that's when they all showed up, you
Yeah.
know?
I think I'm gonna double check. I think Merry and Pippin had a bigger role in
The book?
the Ents. Yeah, when it comes to the
Because I feel
Ents.
like right now they just listen and they're just traveling they're just traveling along. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, this is it. So in the book, the Treebeard himself, he decides to march to war, right? He's the one that's like, okay, we're
Oh,
doing this. But in the movie, Merry and Pippin actually persuade, like,
they
they
do. They were
yeah,
like,
tell him, like, you have to, you know? And like Mary has this huge speech and
yes,
Pippin's like, that's my man. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole thing. That's my cousin.
yeah, no,
And
yes,
yeah, it's a whole thing. But yeah, so the Ents kind of have a mind of their own and they weren't really influenced. They just did it because they had to. Like it was right. And then in the movie, they just kind of used Mary and Pippin as like a reason why.
right. Trying to give them more,
Mhm.
make them more. I don't even want to know what happens if something happens to them, but you start getting more connection with them.
Yeah.
Like, anyway, I don't even want to talk about it
Yeah, no.
because I don't know.
Another one is Aragorn's death. Okay. Um in the book that doesn't happen at all. There's no warg attack on the way to Helm's Deep. There's no it's just
Oh,
a whole dramatic thing. Aragorn does get injured and he is presumed dead. And he does have visions of Arwen, but like he doesn't they're not fighting wargs and he doesn't fall off a cliff and
it's
Legolas doesn't miss his man.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean Legolas thinks that he's dead and he's
Right.
distraught about it, but he doesn't know like if he's gonna live or not, but he doesn't like fall off a cliff and like they just decide to leave him there.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like that the movie did. Well, I didn't like it, but I liked it because for a second you're like, no. And then you're like, well, they could have, but like, no, no,
No.
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 You're not going to kill this man.
I
Okay.
mean
Don't
they
talk
could
to me. Don't talk to me.
so another one is Aramir. Okay.
Who's Faramir?
Uh Urban. Carl
Okay.
Urban, whatever, yeah. So in the book in the movie he's exiled, right?
Okay.
By Wormtongue. But
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. In the
in
beginning.
the book he is still exiled. And he rejoins and fights at Helm's Deep to his own accord, pretty much. I think Gandalf influences him, but not as much as like they made it seem in the movie.
Like
I
literally told him to come back.
Yeah, I think Aramir just kind of comes back on his own, and I think he runs into Gandalf or something and tells him about it. I don't know, I can't remember, but
Interesting.
all I know is that in the movie they made it seem as if because the king was told Aramir was banished. The king was like, I I don't know if he should come back. You know what I mean? Because remember when they brought up like, oh, the orcs are coming to Helm's Deep or to us, we need to fight Helm's Deep,
Yes.
blah, blah. And Aragorn goes, well, you have 2,000 men riding away from Rohan right now. We could still get them. And Theoden's like, no, they're already like leagues away. And I don't even think I want them back. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I don't think I want them here. But in the movie or in the book, he's not like that. In the book, he's like welcoming to it, the idea. He's like, yes, I want my nephew back, you know?
Yeah.
So in the movie, they kind of make it seem like he's like on the fence about bringing Faramir back, which is like so weird to me because that's
Because
his
why
nephew.
wouldn't he? Yeah, he
Yeah.
literally lost his mind when he found out. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, how his life was honestly wasted.
Yeah.
That's a weird take.
So this one's fun.
I love a fun.
So only the men of Rohan and a few Dunedain allies fight, but no elves show up at Helm's Deep.
Why?
I don't know why. But Haldir in the movie, Haldir leads the company
Mhm.
from Lothlorien, which is where Gladriel is, to fight at Helm's Deep.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was invented for the film because of the whole history of elves fighting. Remember how I told you a full circle moment?
Mm-hmm.
It's the full circle moment we didn't get in the book. It's the full circle moment that Peter Jackson graced us with.
He was like, look, this is what I think should have happened. Let me just add this on there.
Because the men and elves did fight when they were fighting against Sauron, when Isildur got the ring, when Elrond was like, come on, let's destroy this ring. And then he didn't. And Elrond said, fuck you, I'm not fighting men ever. I'm not fighting with men ever again.
Yeah.
In the book, they still felt that way. They said, we are not fighting with men. There's no way. So the men of Rohan and some Dunedain, which is like...
Dunedain?
Yeah, the Dunedain is people that are descendants from Numenor, which is a whole thing. I'm not even gonna.
Okay, please don't.
Him. That's
it's like a lot.
Yeah. So they fought, and Aragorn is a Dunedain.
Okay.
So it's just like other people that are like Aragorn that like are old but they look young.
I getcha.
But yeah, Haldir never shows up. That's why I told you guys. I remember when he showed up, I told you guys, I said, you guys don't understand because his story is so different. And in the movie, it's not like this. And you guys were like, oh, yeah, whatever. He looks like a fucking potato.
Yeah, I just didn't vibe with him.
He's not there for the looks. He's there for the character.
Look,
and
all these men are here for the looks. All of them serve it. Prune and Prunesis.
And this one, too. He's hella serving.
He is a young serve.
Yeah, a young... It's a small serve.
A small serve, but it's serving.
Oh, it's so good.
They're all serving prunes.
Prune. Okay. So I think that's about it. I mean, everything else is kind of the same other than like theoretical changes.
Of course.
That makes sense. But those are like it. In retrospect, when it comes to like the other movie, the first movie, I think this one might be the truest so far. I think I'm going to reread the Return of the King because I think that one might be literally the truest to the movie.
Okay, I will read Return of the King.
Okay, because this one I didn't read it, but I didn't feel like I needed to.
They were like,
because I read it already.
And they were like, look, this is the middle movie. No one really gives a shit. Okay, it's the beginning and the end. Book 1 and book 3.
But this one, it's so good because there's
It
so
is.
much.
It is good.
There's something about the last movie, Kim. Just because it's the last doesn't mean it has to be great. It's just great because it's great.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's a lot that happens.
Don't talk to me about it.
Ooh.
Don't talk to me.
Okay. Okay, so final thoughts. I know you didn't read the book, so we're not even gonna rate it. But what about the movie? What do you rate it out of 5? What did you rate Fellowship?
I think I give it a 3.5.
I think so too.
And I'm gonna give this a 3.5. It's not my favorite.
You didn't even react to the Fellowship, but you reacted to this one. You're gonna give it the same rating.
I know. Okay, you remember when we watched The Hobbit and I was like, yo, if I could rewatch The Hobbit, I'd start at number 2 and I'd like love it. Yeah. Like when we were done and you were telling Jose like you're gonna love The Hobbit, low key, I was like, play The Hobbit. Like I
was hoping he was hovering, Kim, and I
said, okay, The Greatest Showman.
Yeah, The Greatest Showman. She made me watch The Greatest Showman, guys. Let me tell you, I've never seen The Greatest Showman before. I had no interest in watching it, and she put it on, and it was good.
This is me.
I hate you.
That's Gollum. This is
Look
me.
out, 'cause here I come.
Mm-hmm. Put the songs on clips of Lord of the Rings.
And it's the same movie.
Yeah. It's the same.
It really is. Found family, adventure.
Gandalf is
Hugh Jackman's
Hugh Jackman.
character.
Yep.
Okay, and Legolas is Zendaya, and Gimli is Zac Efron.
Yeah. Boom.
Aragorn is
They're just everybody else. The crew.
Gollum. Yeah, Gollum is
The bearded lady.
The bearded lady. It's just good.
Yeah, it's good.
Also good.
But anyway, The Hobbit hit. I like for a movie for me to get at least a 4.55. It has to be so good where like I want to rewatch it and not care that it's 3 hours long.
Yeah.
This movie, yes, there were take out all those scenes, the boring scenes, condense it with all the scenes that I screamed
Which
and
would
like
make it maybe 2 hours.
Yeah, I think I would love it. But it just, I don't know, it doesn't, which is crazy because I've heard people say The Hobbit, if you are a Lord of the Rings fan, the Hobbit movies are not the best movies. People prefer the Lord of the Rings movies.
They're only saying that because Peter Jackson made it into 3 movies.
Okay, and I don't get it.
It's one book.
I don't get it because I love the Hobbit.
Yeah, I love the Hobbit. I'm a diehard Hobbit fan.
I love the Hobbit. I love it.
Oh my god, that
Lord
makes me
of the
happy.
Rings.
I never thought I'd ever hear Kim say that she loves the Hobbit.
I know. Lord of the Rings, specifically this movie, yes, there were scenes that I genuinely enjoyed. I had a lot of reactions. G. White shows back up, knew it, loved it. I thought a lot of deaths were going to happen. Gollum is my favorite, like dramatic, throwing his body, wailing. I loved him, everything about him. But if you were to be like, okay, let's watch Two Towers, I would be like, put it on, but I'm going to do other shit while you put it on. Does that make sense?
It does.
Maybe the third one will be my high, because you said that's where like it really happens.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
A lot happens in the third
We'll
one.
see.
The third one is known to be the fandom's favorite when it comes to the movies.
Maybe the third one. And okay, also in The Hobbit, the second one, the cliffhanger was a true cliffhanger. The second one here, when it ended, when the second one ended, I was like, oh, okay.
It was
kind of very sad, like that.
It was really sad and touching at the same time because Sam was like, "You think they'll ever write stories about us?"
I know. Yeah, Sam Dialogues was cute. Their whole moment.
I know.
I mean, the first movie, the ending, it was good because they were like, "We're gonna save Merry and Pippin," and they're like, "We're gonna go to Mordor and we're gonna do our shit," and you're like, "Let's fucking go." The second movie, they're doing it. They're, the whole time I was like, when are they going to be together? I love a movie where people are separated. The
entire time she was like, anytime something dramatic would happen, she's like when the elves showed up and it's Legolas, Aragorn, and Gimli in the room getting dressed. She goes, "Is this them? Are they coming together now?" And I was like,
I thought they would meet up. The whole time I was like, I want Gandalf to show up. I want Frodo to see Gandalf.
Yeah.
Like,
which will never happen.
Bring them together. What? Gandalf, or he never sees Gandalf?
I don't know, Kim.
He never sees Gandalf the White?
I don't know.
He never sees...
I might be fucking with you, Kim. Or I might not be.
Don't they all go to Mordor or whatever?
No, they don't. I will tell you right now, the Fellowship, not all of them go to Mordor. Okay?
I have to read the book because what?
They all don't go to Mordor.
Tiff,
hello.
I am waiting for them
Rohan right now.
I don't care. Travel. In 5 days' time, the fifth day when the sun rises.
Listen, here's Mordor. Just imagine.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's Mordor. Here's Rohan.
Yeah. That's like 3-day travel.
Here's Frodo and Sam.
Yeah.
This is where they started.
Uh-huh.
So they went up, split.
Yeah.
And now they have to go all the way around.
They could do it.
They can't. How will they know where to meet?
With the red eye.
They cannot go to the red eye. The red eye is the guy they're trying to avoid.
I thought they're going there to dump the ring under the red eye into the volcano.
No, not him. The red eye is not part of the volcano.
Oh.
The red eye is its own entity.
So the volcano is away from the red eye?
So here's the red eye, and here's the volcano.
Oh, I thought the volcano.
Do you remember at the end of the movie they showed the pan of it panned up to the mountains and it showed the red eye and the volcano. So Frodo and Sam are trying to get to the volcano without the eye catching them.
Oh, I thought
If the eye catches them, they're done.
I thought it was like the eye volcano. Oh,
That's good though. It's good.
That's what I thought.
That's not how it is.
And I still the whole time I wanted all of them to run into each other and be together. That's my favorite trope. My favorite theme.
Love when characters know each other but don't know each other, and then they end up being together, like all of them.
Yeah. And then you start getting introduced, like, who are you?
Valentine's Day?
Like Valentine's Day, like Game of Thrones, when they all, like, that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
However, okay, so like I was saying, I'm hoping the third movie is so good that I can overall rate it as a whole high.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, Two Towers was okay. Like, it was okay.
Yeah. I give it a 4.
Okay, good for you.
Actually, I think I'll probably give it a 4.5.
Okay.
I love it because I love the moral story of, like, the small moral stories, not the main big moral theme of the whole entire movie and trilogy. I like the little stories, like the stories of, like, Theoden is just trying to be a good king and he just doesn't know the way to go. Aragorn's helping him and he wants to follow Aragorn, but he's like, but I'm my own man, I should be able to protect my people.
Yeah.
But then he finally, like, gives in and rides out with Aragorn, and that's a huge thing. Gimli and Legolas is,
their own little
growing.
arcs and stories.
Yeah.
To them, they are all their own main characters.
Yeah, and I love Faramir and his story.
Yeah.
I love, which
I know.
And I love Frodo and Sam. I love their dynamic because it's like, yes, we know that they're friends from the beginning, but we really truly see that test of friendship, and it's like,
yeah.
there's something so satisfying about it. I fucking love anything with Elrond, dude. I will be Elrond's number one cheerleader forever and always.
I know.
Everyone hates Elrond. They're like, Elrond's annoying. And I'm like, no, Elrond is damaged, dude. He's hurt and broken.
I know.
I've told Kim every backstory there is to know about Elrond, about his sons, his wife, why he's so adamant about Arwen.
Understandable.
Yeah. And Isildur was like, no.
Yeah, nobody
Elrond
listens.
said, that's enough.
No one listens to him.
I'm done with this slander.
Yeah.
So
but,
good.
Yeah, I give it 3.5. It's all right.
Fair.
I give it the amount of the length of the movie.
Oh, 3.5. Okay, so the next movie you give it a 4.
4.25. Yeah, however long the movie is.
I love it. Okay, so this is how we rated it previously. So Kim, you have in your first slot, you have the Hobbit book and the Hobbit movie. Rightfully so. Second one, blank. Third one, blank. Fourth one is Lord of the Rings, the first book, and Lord of the Rings, the movie. So how do you rate this, the second book and the movie?
Okay, I didn't read the book, but I'm going to group it together because I feel like it's going to be the same.
That's fine.
3.
Okay.
My wild card is Two Towers.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
You have yours completely. So for number 1, yeah. So for your number 1, you have the Hobbit movie.
Yep.
Number 2 is blank. Number 3, you have Hobbit book and Lord of the Rings 1 book. And number 4, you have Lord of the Rings movie. So where do you rate Lord of the Rings 2 book?
The fourth one.
Okay.
Yep. And I'll put number 2 for the movie. Yeah.
Okay.
I have my 1 and 2 slot. Yeah, I'm everywhere.
I group them.
Yeah, you have it all in one.
It's all
mine's everywhere.
Yeah, which is interesting and it's cool.
Yeah. I love the movie, the Hobbit movie. I've rewatched them multiple times and I will do it until the day I die. The book was like okay to me, and I think it's because it was a children's book and it was changed to be an adult book. And yeah, I don't know.
I'm mad at you.
Why?
Because at the end of this movie, Merry and Pippin are sitting there in the water. They find a kitchen full of food. Yeah. They find a bucket full of Toby.
2 barrels full of
Toby. And you said, remember his dream? And I said, oh my God, yeah, the barrel of Toby. And then I said, no, fuck you. He said the other guy was going to die. and you looked at me and you're like,
In my defense, Kim, he said he was sick.
I thought he said he was going to die.
I mean, and then as soon as she said that, at the same time, I said foreshadowing. If you know, you know.
I don't
And if
know.
you don't, you don't. And if you read my
But
mind,
I love when
then
they
you'll
were
know.
like, should we tell them we found this barrel of weed? And he was like, well, these are dry leaves. So, you know, it could be touchy subject. Like it could be his ancestor. And I'm
Yeah.
always like, I get what you're saying. We will, and then the tree beard shows up and you could just see like a puff of smoke coming out of the the fact that they're smoking is hilarious.
I love them.
I love it so hard. It's so funny. And it's so like nonchalant. Like
Yeah. Everyone does it. They all pull it
want
out.
it. They
Yeah.
all want it.
Listen, I would want it too if I was
Going
stressed the
through?
hell out. Yeah, going
Well,
through
we're gonna
what they
kill
go
you.
through.
You have to travel to other areas to be safe. Yeah. Leave the food, bring the Toby.
Bring the Toby. If there's anything you're gonna bring the Toby. Anytime we go on a trip, Kim, I'm just gonna be like, "You bring the Toby."
Toby.
Okay. Toby.
Oh my
Bring-
gosh. Bring your Tobies.
It's so good. I'm so excited. I don't have an outro. I didn't write one.
Okay. Well, that wraps up this episode of Lord of the Rings and the two Toby Laboobos.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was interesting. We are reaching the end of Tiff's birthday month.
I know.
Tiff, why don't you share what we are doing next week?
Next, we are going to be finishing off the best month of my life with The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Mm-hmm.
This one is going to blow your mind, Kim. I promise you. I just had a flashback, like just a bunch of flashes of all the great scenes that you're going to see, and it's just amazing.
Oh my God.
I'm so ready for it. Yes, so I'm excited.
I'm excited. I have a fun game for you for the next one. It's kind of a Lord of the Rings Hobbit game I've come up with.
I love games.
So
especially about the hobbits.
It's gonna be a fun episode. It is the Boo-Boos. It's gonna be the last episode of the month, kind of a birthday episode, just fun.
Yeah.
Fun games.
Okay.
I've got games. I want to know your knowledge.
Cool.
I want to know your knowledge. How much you love Lord of the Rings. Do you really remember what people say? Who say it?
Oh, I'm excited. Okay.
Fun stuff. I have a lot of fun things planned after we talk about the Two Towers. So yes, very excited. Next week will be a lot of fun.
Super excited. And if you enjoyed today's episode and you want to watch this very exciting episode coming up, make sure to subscribe, rate, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcast. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Official Page to Picture for all things books, Laboobos, Elrond, movie adaptations, and more.
Yes, and you can also find our link tree on our Instagram. It has everything from new episodes, guest signups, merch, author interviews, Gollum, Toby's
24 karat K, Laboobos, just all of it.
Braids, whatever you have.
Whatever floats your boat.
Literally whatever floats your boat and whatever makes you happy, because I'm not ready for the next movie.
Yeah, I don't know if happiness will be the theme, but we'll be good.
I low-key almost don't want to read it because I want to be surprised when I watch the movie, but I want to read it because I want to know before I watch the movie. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm torn, but I'm going to read it and hope that there were changes made in the movie.
Well, okay.
Maybe
you don't hope that there were changes in the movie because I'm telling you. Okay, I won't say much, but okay.
Okay, well, with little and that being said, thank you everybody for joining us on this episode. Our journey does not end. We are almost there to Mordor and the Eye. Never mind. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh my